Hi, Taurus. It is Friday, November 14th, 2025, and it's time for our daily get together, you guys. Let's look into your tarot cards and see what messages come out for you today, what you should be aware of. Spirits, what does Taurus need to know right now at the time they're viewing this reading? All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on. I'm hearing, let's get serious. I was hearing that message before I even turned on the camera. There's something here that you're carrying around that you really don't need to, okay? It's time to get serious. What is this? It's very difficult here with strength, and strength is Leo energy. You can see, you can't even see where you're walking because you're working and working and working and not taking a time out to look at the direction that you're walking in, Taurus. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like something kept happening over and over and over again here in the past with the Wheel of Fortune. And in the present moment, I do feel like you're getting serious. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. You're looking at it like this doesn't have to be this difficult. And then you have the Six of Wands. Gosh, when you look at it, it's almost like you're having an epiphany moment here. When you look at it and you see that you haven't been able to see where you were walking and what the problem is and what was wrong, it's going to be, it's almost like this is a simple solution. Why didn't I see this before? And then the Hierophant is here, which is your energy, Taurus. Yeah, this Hierophant energy, it's like you've learned some type of a lesson. I really feel like you guys are looking at the past and now you see that something that was very difficult that kept happening over and over and over again, you've learned the lesson and now you can move on. But yeah, even the Fool is on the bottom of the deck, which the Fool is Aries energy. Something's going to happen, something great, but I feel like you guys aren't seeing it quite yet. But you are seeing, you know, something that happened, something that changed in the past that put you on a different track, on a different cycle. In the near future, you guys have the Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. And the King of Cups. King of Cups just went boop. They came out by themselves. You're not looking at each other here, whoever this is. You're looking in two different directions, but you are right next to each other here in the future. And you're both hurt. The Three of Swords is here. There's no denying there's pain here. Not just with you, but with the person that you're dealing with. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon, and you have the Ten of Cups. Gosh, the King and the Queen of Cups, they create this Ten of Cups. But there's something here that you're, it's still, it's a separate energy love that shows up here in the future. But there's something here in your life right now that's going to be very successful. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Tell me why the Ten of Wands is here. You have the Two of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you guys were carrying that Ten of Wands because you kept, instead of living in the present moment, you kept looking out into the future, looking for a better day, looking for something more, something better. And then you have the Six of Cups. You have a soulmate with you here. The Devil, Capricorn energy. I feel like whoever this is, you guys, it looks like your paths were splitting, your paths were dividing. One of you was on this path going this way and the other was on that path going this way, at least in your mind. And there's this energy of feeling stuck. Like, why aren't you moving this way? Why aren't you coming this way with me? And then you guys have strength. But because you didn't know that you weren't on the same page with this person, things became very, very, very difficult here. And there's an energy of feeling, it's almost like they say it's worse to be with somebody and feel a sense of emptiness, a sense of loneliness, than to be with them and feel the sense of emptiness and feel the sense of loneliness. And it's like you were with them, but yet there's still a sense of emptiness, a sense of loneliness. And then you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is something that happened over and over again, where you could have ghosted this person, blocked communication. But there's a decision here with the King of Swords where you're saying, I made up my mind, this has to stop. I have to turn this wheel. I have to focus on something new. And then you guys have the Hermit. The Hermit. So this new thing you're focusing on, you guys, it looks like it's your life, okay? The Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. And then you have the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is Pisces energy. But this is you saying, I can't focus on you anymore. I can't sacrifice myself anymore. Something here is falling apart. Something here is going to end if I do. And this is the next card you guys have is the Six of Wands. And so I'm really feeling like you guys are going to have an epiphany moment of some sort, a realization that somewhere along the line you changed something. Tell me why the Six of Wands is here. The Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. You changed something. You left something out. Maybe without even realizing it. Tell me why this is here. The Six of Cups. Because you were focused on the soul connection. Tell me, it's like thinking a lot about how to be happy, how to get there. But you kept telling yourself you had to wait. And Temperance is Sagittarius energy. But it was really actually there. Tell me why the Hierophant is here. Yeah, you see the truth now. The Sun is Leo energy. And you have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is, aha. That's what's wrong. That's what happened. And I don't know what that is, but there's something here that's going to be very, very successful. It's going to make you very happy once you have this realization that you left something out. You left something back there. Okay, and then you guys have the King and the Queen of Cups. So there's someone here energetically right next to you in the near future. Tell me why the Queen of Cups is here. The Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Swords. The King and the Queen of Cups seem to be like at a stalemate. Like, if you're not taking action, I'm not going to take action, and nothing's happening here. Let me look at the King of Cups. Tell me why the King of Cups is here. The Six of Pentacles and the Page of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You really, really were not on the same page with this person, you guys. I'm seeing here that there's heartbreak and there's pain. And I feel like there's someone here that was breadcrumbing you. The Lovers, Gemini energy. They had to be in control, right? They had to do things their way. I feel like you warned this person and they continued to do what they were going to do regardless of consequences. Tell me why the Three of Swords is here. The Chariot, Cancer energy, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Just so you guys know, this person, they show up again in the future, but this person is still entertaining third-party energy. So beware of that. They're hiding it still. I thought that it was someone showing up in the right and correct way, but this is someone that basically they want to have their cake and they want to eat it too, which is why the Moon is here. They're hiding something. Tell me why the Moon is here. Death, Scorpio energy, and the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancer, and the Three of Cups. You guys really If this is your reading, you need to get away from this person. And I see you telling me that. It's hard. It's hard, but I need to get away from this person. I can't stay, you know, in some type of fantasy that they're creating that is not true. You know, this person has a whole other life. Tell me why the Ten of Cups is here. The Ace of Wands and the Hermit. You're shining the light on them here, you guys, on this new beginning this time, after things have gone around and around and around again. And the Six of Wands is telling us that this is going to be success, victory. This will be the final time around on this wheel with whoever this is. Although they're going to try to stay stubborn. I mean, they're staying stubborn. Nothing here has changed. It's just sweep it under the carpet. Let's not talk about it. Let's just go on. Okay. You have first quarter moon in Scorpio, which is telling you to release your blocks. And then you have last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. All right, Taurus, so these are the messages that spirits have for you today. I hope they help you to see the bigger picture. I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you tomorrow, Taurus. Namaste.